Hey guys, okay, I'm back at it again, back juicing again, and my last juicing journey, I think we called it like a juice feast. I did it for 35 days straight, no solid food, and I was really successful with it. I lost 33 pounds in 35 days, and I posted my first initial journey on Facebook, and everyone was so receptive to that. Everyone asked me so many questions, and so many people got involved, and other people that I know started juicing themselves, and it was really cool because it kind of became like this whole little community thing, and it was so awesome. And people at my job got involved, people in my personal life got involved, and it was just very motivating, very inspiring to see everybody come together to be healthy. So I figured this time around, I'm going to start it again. I still have about 60 more pounds that I want to lose. So I just went grocery shopping, and for all my ingredients, that will probably last me between like, I don't know, like 3 to 4 days maybe. I really do love going to produce markets. I know a lot of people have said to me in the past that they can't juice because it's too expensive, which is so untrue. I mean, I guess it depends on how you live beforehand. I know for me personally, you know, I was eating out like 3 times a day. I was eating out for lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, spending at least $10 per meal. That's $30 a day. Break it down into a week, I'm spending like $200+ a week just on food, which is crazy. And when I properly prepare for my juicing, I can go to like my favorite produce market, which is about an hour away from me. So it's not necessarily accessible to me where I live, but I do work by there on the weekends. So it's easy for me to just stop there on a Saturday or a Friday, pick up everything that I need for the week. I can usually buy a full week's worth of produce for anywhere between $30 to $40, depending on how, you know, like vegetable dense it is or fruit dense it is, whatever. So it's really inexpensive if you do it properly. I went to Walmart because I'm not by my job, and I wanted to kind of get the ball rolling, so I just went ahead and went to Walmart. I think everything total, that'll probably last me anywhere between 3 to 4 days. I think it was like 30 bucks. So, I mean, not as great as a whole week's worth for 30 bucks, but hey, it's still 30 bucks in comparison to, you know, 100 what I'd be spending on eating out. So I'm going to kind of go through what is like key when you're starting juicing, and what, I don't know, I guess worked for me. So key for me in starting juicing was to be prepared. I mean, I had to prepare myself mentally, which I think is the biggest thing, because constantly throughout your journey, your mind's going to be telling you crazy, wild things like, stop juicing, eat. And you know what? Honestly, you know your body better than anyone else. So if you feel like you really need to eat something, like you're gonna, I don't know, pass out right here and there, eat. You know, don't go get a Big Mac and scarf that down, but get something to eat. Go eat a healthy salad or something like that if you really, really feel like you're like, ugh. Which pretty much is not going to happen, because honestly, like, I had so much energy the last time I was juicing. I would wake up before my alarm clock even went off, which anyone that knows me knows that I'm not a morning person. Like, you literally need to be banging my head with like pots and pans before I'm waking up in the morning before like 6 o'clock. Before 9 o'clock, but I have to be up by 6 o'clock. So, alright, I get really sidetracked, so sorry if I keep getting sidetracked, but I like kind of veer off into crazy places. So be prepared is the biggest thing. Also be prepared for the week. If you know that you have a busy schedule and you're not going to be able to make your juices every morning, I myself don't do that. I mean, you want to ideally make them every day because you want to have the freshest juice possible. You want to have those live nutrients going into your cells. But if you know that you're not going to be able to juice every morning, then do what works for you. If you get these glass mason jars, I'm actually like soaking some of them right now to clean them, but I bought these, I think, at Walmart. It came in like a, I don't know, maybe like a 12 pack or something. I forget, I bought them a long time ago. They kind of look like this on the front. I have some like soap in there right now, so you might not be able to see it. Sorry, I also have a cold, so don't mind me. I sound like a man right now. You can buy like a 12-pack of these at Walmart for like $20. They're 32 ounces. They say you should try to drink anywhere from like 72 to 100 ounces of juice a day. I myself do 3 of these jars, so I'll do 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 1 in the evening. And in the meantime, before, you know, in between juices, I'll have, I totally like spit my cough drop out while we were talking. It was really weird. Anyways, I'll have water in between my juices, which is another really big important key thing you're going to want to do while you're juicing, is to be drinking so much water. You need to hydrate your body, especially when you're, essentially what you're doing is detoxifying your body when you're juicing. So you're pulling out all these metabolic wastes and all these toxins, and they're not going to move anywhere unless you're flushing. So what you want to do is flush with water. And literally, I think it's like 70% of your body, I think, is something like that, is made up of water. So you want to keep yourself hydrated. You want to keep yourself, you know, flushing all those toxins out of your body. And that's really, 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 really important. I think you'll notice if you start juicing and you're not drinking water, you'll notice that you're not going to be losing as much weight, number 1. Number 2, if you're drinking soda and like fruit juices that you would buy at the store while you're juicing, it's just going to be a bad thing for you, because you're juicing with all these nutrients and you're taking all these toxins out of your body, and then you're also adding them back in, which totally defeats the purpose, number 1. And number 2, you're going to see that you're not losing weight. So if you're going to be counteracting, you know, and drinking juice and soda anyways, you might as well just not do it, because it's going to be a pain in the butt. You're not going to get to eat, and you're going to be drinking crap that's not good for you. All no-nos. So at this point, what are we saying? You need to be prepared. You need to be prepared mentally, which is something, you know, I'm going to say you don't even do that at this. You will do it at the start of your journey. You need to find out in preparation, you know, mentally, what are my goals? What do I want to accomplish? Do I want to accomplish weight loss? Is it that I want to accomplish detoxing? Is it that I want to just let my digestive system take a break? Is it that I want to learn discipline? Is it that I want to learn follow through? I mean, a lot of the things that I mentioned were my goals. Yes, I wanted to detox my body. Yes, I wanted to lose weight. That's probably the biggest reason I did it personally, being honest. Yes, I wanted to learn discipline. I've tried so many things before where I would start something and then I wouldn't follow through with it for whatever reason. And sometimes I would be seeing results, you know, going to the gym every day for 3 months straight. I'm shrinking, and then one day I'm like, nah, I don't want to go anywhere. For no reason at all. I don't know why that happens. I really don't. But juicing has really taught me discipline and really taught me that I can really put my mind to anything I want to do. I mean, if you even just sit there and think about not eating for 35 days straight, and there are some people on YouTube, by the way, who have done it for a lot longer than that. There's one girl, I don't know her name specifically, but she did it for like 135 days, which is so badass. And I watched her videos a lot. There's a couple other people on YouTube where I watch their videos daily while I'm doing it, because it helped motivate me and inspire me and keep me, you know, on the right track. So if I find their videos, I'll post their links below. I don't know specifically off the top of my head right now. Maybe I'll post them in a different video if I can't find them right away, seeing as how this is my first juicing journey channel video. Okay, so with that being said, you need to prepare. You need to set goals. And you need to come up with alternatives for yourself. If you know that, let's say you're going to a party and you are like, man, everyone I know is going to be at this party. Everyone I know is going to be drinking, and I'm going to be juicing. What the hell? Like, I don't want to do that. So find an alternative for yourself to hold yourself accountable. Hey, I'm going to go to this party, and okay, I'm gonna have a couple Long Islands. And then what? And then you're gonna wake up the next morning, you're gonna feel shitty, and you're gonna be really disappointed in yourself, and you're not gonna see a number change on the scale. So how were those Long Islands and now? Not very good. So if you give yourself alternatives like, okay, well, everyone at my job's having pizza right now. If I have a piece of pizza, what's gonna happen? Well, same thing. You're not going to see a number loss on the scale. You're going to be defeated and feel defeated that you cheated. You're also probably going to have the shits for days, which I'll also talk about in a minute. And it's just, you're not going to be able to hold yourself accountable if you keep making excuses for yourself. So that's another big thing that I've learned along the way, is that if you really want to dedicate yourself to something, you have to stop making excuses. And we do it all the time. I do it all the time. I go, I'll start tomorrow. I just, I don't feel like doing it today. Well, that's an excuse. You don't feel like doing it today? Why not? Do you want to change the rest of your life, or do you want to just be complacent in the life that you're at? And if the life that you're at is not healthy, then you have to make changes and you have to stop making excuses. So, okay, where are we? Be prepared. Set goals. Find alternatives for yourself. Make sure that you're prepared mentally, prepare physically with all the ingredients that you need for the week. Make sure that you're preparing. For me, when I go to work, I picked up like this little Igloo like insulated lunch pouch thing, and it comes with like a little baggie inside, and like you can turn it inside out. And it just looks like that, and it's insulated on the inside. And I put like 2 juices in there. So what I do is I make 3 juices for my day. My point earlier was that if you know you're not going to be able to juice in the morning, if you go to, you can buy those mason jars anywhere, but if you use glass mason jars, you can generally store your juices for up to like 2 to 3 days, preferably 2 days, but if you have to, push it to 3, that's fine. But you want to try to get the freshest juice as possible. So if you can drink it that day, if you have to prepare for an additional day, that's fine. It's not going to hurt you, and it's not going to defeat the purpose. You're going to be fine. So what I do is I make a breakfast juice, which I'll take with me in my car and drink on the way to work. I have like about an hour drive, so I kind of just sip it as I go, and then I'll bring with me in my lunch pail a lunch juice and a dinner juice. And also I have like these little freezer packs. I kind of put these like on the sides, and then I put like this one on top. I also go to school, so on days that I have school, I'll take that as well and just bring it with me. And the freezer packs keep everything cold, so it's not like going bad in the lunch pail. Okay, so now